This is what you want live across Australia. You just saw a band that is possibly one of the most talked about bands on the face of the earth. They have brought great stage work and huge rock shapes back to the main stage of the big day out. Their debut album, Vision to Land, has sold squillions. They got 4 Brit Awards. Ben Street Fox Studios, give it up for The Darkness!
Hello, everyone.
The Darkness! Oh, gentlemen, you're a lot drier. Well, look, straight away, foot on wedge. Straight away, the foot's on the wedge before anything has happened. Is that just a natural position for you?
Yeah, it's nature's way, isn't it? These are designed for feet, definitely.
And only my thongs don't look quite right than the snakeskin rock boots.
That's a flip-flop.
That's a thong.
Get it off immediately. Take it away.
Get it away from there.
You, sir, are a disgrace.
Sorry, Frankie. So, things are very different for you between now and 18 months ago. Can you give these folks an idea of what life was like 18 months ago?
It was like this, but a really cold country, and actually not very busy at all.
Have you heard of the Russian writer Dostoevsky? It's like one of his novels.
We didn't have any money at all.
Was there a missile that came on stage you'd like?
Can we get some more flip-flops up here? Is that right?
We all need a pair.
Very, very nice. Now, sorry, Dan. This is the third Thin Lizzy shirt I've seen you in today.
Just today, yeah.
Only. How many have you brought with you on the road?
I'll have to ask my wardrobe guy. Ed?
You've got a wardrobe.
How many have we got on the road?
7 Thin Lizzy shirts. That is sensational. Which of the two of you is the better Justin and Dan, the brothers, which is the better guitar player between the two of you?
Thank you. Dan.
Justin.
Maybe a show of hands. Who thinks Justin's the better guitar player?
Come on.
Who thinks Dan's the better guitar player?
I'm going.
Oh dear, Justin. See you, Justin.
Don't.
I'll take over from here.
Sweetie. Stay with us. Who started playing guitar first out of the two of you? What? Who started playing guitar first?
Who's got the most tattoos?
That doesn't mean anything.
Who's the best bass player?
Frankie! That's
what, me?
Oh.
Thank you.
So you've already got your own. You've got your own wardrobe guy. You've done the video with the enormous amounts of. Oh, you did a video while you were here, like just 2 days ago. Tell us about that.
We've just come back from the Blue Mountains at 10 o'clock last night and got a bit sunburned, but it went well.
Why did you shoot a video in Australia? Besides the fact that it was really cheap.
It was actually, we didn't have any time and we're here for the rest of the month, so it was more like we had to make it in Australia. But yeah, we chose a nice place anyway.
So it was amazing, it was incredible. We were on top of a mountain and there was a helicopter filming Justin doing a guitar solo.
On the pinnacle of a giant precipice, no doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah, side of a cliff, yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was in a cave.
Fabulous. That's so you've got the big rock guitar shot from the helicopter. You've got the chicks in the bath in the first video. How far away are the Darkness from the jet with the Darkness written on the side of it that you go from place to place?
6 months, I can give it 6 months.
Give or take?
Yeah, 6 months, give or take a month.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Excellent. Can you hang around for a little bit? Because I know there's lots of folks in the crowd that are very keen to have a yarn with you. But we did want to play you our request. You've asked for some Billy Idol. Why Billy Idol?
Did we? Oh, Eyes Without a Face.
Well, you know, it's not just for us, it's for these great kids here.
I don't think many of them were born when
Is that
the song
cheesy
came
enough? Say what? Should've known better.
This is Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face. This is great. We'll be back with The Darkness. If you want to chat to them, 1902-220-330. This is what you want.
When I'm far from
There's only one member of The Darkness who stayed to have a chat. Dan, how are you?
Look at them beavering away down there.
What are they doing down there, Dan?
Well, they're doing their thing for rock, keeping the dream alive.
Doing it for the... Frankie,
Being nice. Oh,
what
he's
wonderful
back.
leather trousers you have, Frankie.
You say that to all the bass players.
What did you just say?
I said, I bet you say that to all the bass players.
Well, I do, actually. But that's okay. Anyone else who's in the band called The Darkness like to join me on stage? You don't have to, but if you choose to, just... Come on up, Ed.
Ed, get away from there.
There's a long tradition at the big day out of interband sports competition backstage. Often, like, there's an Australian band v the rest of the world in a cricket match.
Do you mean water sports?
If you're lucky. I think they're trying
Because
to
there's some kids here, so you've got to be very careful.
Darts, pool,
Darts, normally cricket. Have you
dominoes.
I know that the Darkness are very big on soccer or the football. Are you keen on starting a kind of interband league backstage at the big day out? Who do you think would be primo?
I don't think anyone's tall enough to take us on the bill.
What about
I think
Muse?
when it comes to aerial duels, I think we'll probably win, you know. I don't know, if anyone's up for it, we'll definitely have a go. It'd be nice.
Muse, there's only 3 members in Muse, so it'd be unfair.
They have to have some of their
really.
crew involved, and that's not always going to be a crowd pleaser, you know.
I see. What about some of those DJs, those British those Basement Jacks boys? Do you reckon they'd have any hope at all?
Yeah,
I reckon they're quite handy, actually.
I bet a
DJs
couple
are
of them
generally
are-
quite handy.
The problem with those guys is they're all fingers and thumbs.
I see indeed. Very interesting. A lot of people have waited all day to see you guys. And some in homemade merch, if I'm not mistaken. James Matheson has a question
nice.
in the crowd. Who have you got there, Jim?
Yes, this is Deb. Some people buy merch, some get merch and spangle it up themselves.
Bedazzler!
Deb, you've got the bedazzler out. Take us through the outfit.
Worked on it for about 3 or 4 hours in one night. Got inspired, thought I'd have a go.
Fantastic. The Darkness love women who have a go, and they also love women who've got questions, who are inquisitive. Have you got a question for the band?
Yes, I have. You've supported a lot of amazing acts in the last year. Did anyone pull you aside and give you any advice?
Yeah, Joe Elliott from Def Leppard said to us, be careful.
Mick Jagger told me never to name drop.
No, not really. I think people don't bother with that, really. They just let you do... They want to see you make the mistakes, you know, because when you're sprightly and youthful like us lot, you really don't take people's advice anyway, so, you know, they don't really bother trying to give it to us, I don't think.
Actually, Lemmy from Motorhead came up with some very invaluable advice. He said, Darkness, you must look before you leap.
Profound, Frank.
That is not only for you are one of the most alive bands on stage at the big day out. How long ago did you realise that crikey, there's actually show in show business? Let's put on something for the people to look at. When did you go? Let's do this as part of the thing.
Music's always been like that. Music is a facet of the entertainment industry. And I think if you go to a concert and you don't have a good time, then the band isn't doing its job properly. It's true, isn't it?
What bands have you gone to that you've gone, oh God, I'm just going to slip my wrist when I go home? Have you ever been really disappointed?
I
by
don't
a
go
band?
to gigs, so no.
You stay at home.
Yeah.
Stay home and play Scrabble.
Just watch darts on the telly. And I like fishing and lager.
Well, Jim likes fishing and lager.
We should go out.
Fishing.
Absolutely.
Come on,
now
who likes
Tim
fishing?
is here with Chris.
Come
They
on,
love
keep it fishing related.
Who likes lager?
Tim and Chris,
Very
do
close,
you
very
like
close.
lager?
Oh, I love it.
What about fishing? What would be your favourite bait, do you think?
Lager.
Lager, fantastic. Catch a lot of bream with lager. Now, what was your question for the band?
How long have you been able to sing like you do? I mean, like hit those high notes and things. So can you hear one for us now, if it's all right?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
How long have you been able to sing like hit those high
I'm
notes?
French!
What? Dude, you've had too much lager.
If everyone else sings along, I might have a go, yeah, definitely.
Well, which song would you like to sing along to then?
Lady in Red.
Yes, I think that's the general consensus.
She's a lady in red. That's remarkable.
Never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight. Everyone? Never seen you shine so bright. Ooh. Never seen that dress you're wearing, or the highlights in your hair that catch your eye. What I do tonight? Oh, yeah, now, lady in red.
Christopher Berg never had it. But come on, Don't Pay the Ferryman was one of the best rock songs of all
Don't
time.
pay the ferryman.
That was so good.
Awesome.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. You're playing tonight at the Gaelic Club and then throughout the rest of the Big Day Out tour. I do believe we've got time for one last question in the crowd, Jim.
Yes, over here, they've perched in behind someone who's ducked away very quietly. Rachel and Rebecca, ladies, we've got a quick question for the band. What did you want to find out from the darkness?
What's the craziest thing you've ever done in the dark?
In the dark?
In the darkness.
I went to the toilet in a wardrobe once.
You must have been very drunk.
I think a combination of...
I've embarked on several journeys of self-discovery in the dark. I found out things about myself that only every teenage boy discovers at some point or another.
One time I was sitting in the dark for so long, and I actually worked out why no one liked me.
If you sit in the dark for long enough, you never actually need to wipe your bum because it cleans itself after a while.
There's gifts for you here, Justin.
Who are these for?
Oh, that's very sweet.
Fantastic. Now, earlier today, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That looks fantastic. Earlier today, you had a bit of a day off. You decided to share it with one of our Channel V viewers. I'd like to welcome him to the stage. Now, this is the winner of our Big Day Off competition, Brett. We flew down from Brisbane.
Brett.
We went out on Sydney Harbour today. Come on over, son. Oh, you've got 69 on your shirt.
This is great.
It's a good choice.
It's a coincidence.
How was your day on the harbour?
Mate, we had a ball. Absolutely fantastic.
It was salty.
Very salty. I'm still finding bits of salt.
I felt it was very hard not to talk.
Very hard and salty.
And warm as well. And there was lots of ups and downs. It's very hard not to talk like a pirate all day. I just want to go, "Arr, Justin!" Arr.
Yo ho ho and a bowl of rum and all that.
I felt like Captain Pogosh. It was a great amount of fun.
What, Seaman Staines and all that?
Exactly, Justin. Thank you very much. Knock them up, throw them down. Thank you very much for your time today, gentlemen. This is more leather than we've had on stage in quite a while. Good luck with the show tonight. 2 days at the Big Day Out in Sydney. Still tickets available for the Saturday show. Catch the darkness at the Big Day Out. This is what you want. This is the darkness. Thank you, gentlemen.